How's everyone doing? Welcome to the final episode of After the After Hours with your boy TraderPrad. The final day of this week is tomorrow going to be a free fall Friday. Now get ready for tomorrow. Powell going on the microphone. Powell going on the microphone again. Get ready for tomorrow. So I do have a watch list ready, but if you guys are ready, hit that like and subscribe. Hit that like and subscribe. Thank you guys for all the love. Thank you guys for all the support. This is your boy TraderPrad. TraderPrad. But if you guys are ready for this show to get started, why don't we dive into the full screen and hit that like and subscribe. Yo, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? How's everyone doing? Welcome back to another episode of TraderPrad Show. Hopefully you guys had a wonderful weekend. I was supposed to see you guys yesterday. I had the stream ready, I had the watch list ready, I had everything ready. But then last second, I had people come into the house, family pulled over, had to make barbecue for them, had, good little Mother's Day weekend, Mother's Day hangout over there. So I was having some fun with the family, so I had to cancel the show, so I apologize for that. But welcome to the new episode, I guess, the brand new episode of today, where we're going to talk about everything that took place. I mean, boy, oh boy, what a crazy day. AMC, GME, it felt like it was, everything was back to what it was again back in the day, where the markets were doing 200, 300 millions of shares on these positions. Speaking of which, AMC did 500 million shares today. Squo's up 78%. GME Squo's up another 80% too. So there were so many opportunities across the board, even though the market didn't really do too much. QQQ only went up, if I remember, 0.2%, and SPY only went up 0.01% overall. So not really any opportunities in the overall grand market, but boy oh boy were the squeeze stocks back in play, mainly because the main man himself, Roaring Kitty, seems to be emerging back from the shadow realms over here, being AFK in the gaming world that is known as away from keyboard, being away from keyboard, away from the computer for about 3 years, and coming back with this tweet of what looks to be, sitting back in the chair, but now getting ready to game because the game stopped and the game is getting back on or whatever. So it's a little crazy over there. It's fun to see. He has some other tweets other than that too, so maybe we'll go through all those tweets from Roaring Kitty, kind of see if we can disseminate some information from the PsyOps information he's posting for us. But most importantly, we're going to talk about all the opportunities for tomorrow. We'll talk about all the opportunities for this week, something that we're supposed to do yesterday, but we didn't get the opportunity to do that. So we're going to look at all the earnings names coming out this week. We're going to talk about the watch list for tomorrow and then chart some of the stocks from the watch list for tomorrow, mainly the big opportunities, the big names that I feel like could give us some trade plays off of, trading setups off of. So we'll go through those. We'll talk about the economic calendar, and then we'll do do anything else that I feel like doing after that. So welcome everybody. Let me quickly see who's all in the chat right now. Shout out to all the viewers in all of my streams at the moment, from X, Twitch, and on YouTube. We got Ani on our Twitch chat. Hey, shout out to that. Hi from Twitch. We also got Ani in the YouTube chat saying hello from Twitch and YouTube. What's up, Ani? How you doing? Sober Chow today, unfortunately. What is CAO? Sober Chow? Is that a drink? Or you're saying you're sober AF today? I'm guessing that's what you're trying to say. Dieter and TH are also in the chat. Dieter not happy with the YouTube thumbnail for today because our YouTube thumbnail is actually the same one that I used from yesterday. I mean, if you were here, you saw it, but most people probably didn't see that thumbnail, and that thumbnail is very useful for today, right? A lot of apes, the AMC apes, the GME apes, even the other apes across the board started waking up. So very, very cool opportunities across the board, an opportunity for me to use the ape picture again. So obviously Kingdom of the Planet of the Prad, baby. Kingdom of the Planet of the Prad, as the apes are waking back up again. The monkey brain prads are coming back into the market for us to play with. So let's see what opportunities they give us. Chief Alcohol Officer, that's right, that's what CAO means. I forgot you have a special title now. You don't deserve it, but you know, since you keep crying about it, and I'm joking, I gave it to you because you deserve it. That title deserves you perfectly. But today you know, it's okay to be sober. I think you were drinking all weekend, if I remember correctly, so it's okay to be sober for one day. Probably best to be sober for at least one day. But Dieter, how you doing, brother? Amazing pictures from Dieter. We'll also go through some of these pictures in Canada, mainly in, I don't know how much in Canada, but mostly across Canada over this long over this weekend. I almost said long weekend, but not long weekend. Over this weekend, we had the opportunity to see the Northern Lights. There was way too much light pollution in my area. I tried to go look for it. I couldn't see it, but Dieter actually managed to get some amazing shots of the Northern Lights, the Aurora Borealis. Is that how you say it? But Dieter, beautiful pictures as always. If you guys remember, he's the one who actually supplies the music for all of our streams over here. So not only is he good at photography, also at music, and he also did some Photoshop work for us from back in the day. So Dieter, just a multi-talented human. We'll take some of those pictures. They're in our Discord channel. Make sure you go sign up to that Discord channel. If you don't know how to access our Discord channel on YouTube, you can do !Discord, I believe, or check the description below. On X, you can go check my Linktree link in my bio, and if you're on Twitch, you can also check the links right down below in the description, my Linktree or my Discord link directly in Twitch. Now, coming back to the main things that we have to talk about for all the things in the stock market world, why don't we head over to the main screen, the big screen. Bring in the big screen, and we'll start off with the earnings calendar. The earnings calendar for this week, a little, I guess, boring / dead. Nvidia is coming out next week, so we kind of are on standstill. My idea that the market most likely won't do anything until Nvidia reports is being proven still. Give me a second. Hello? Thought someone knocked on my door. No one did. But this whole idea of you know, the market staying standstill is still standing true. So I think until Nvidia comes out with their report, we don't really see a big opportunity on the overall market, but you are getting opportunities like GME, AMC moving around. Along with them, you have Baba, Home Depot, Seagate coming out. It's not Seagate, sorry, C Entertainment, which is mobile gaming. They come out with their earnings report tomorrow. Pre-market, even Lunar Intuitive Machines, who previously sent a lunar rover to moon, and that failed and crashed. That brought the stock down a little bit, but looking to see how their earnings report can kind of shake things up a bit, because especially with the whole meme craze that's going on with stocks at the moment, it is possible that LUNR, which has a little bit of a short float, not too high, a little bit of a short flow, could maybe catch some traction to the upside tomorrow. So looking to see how that one reports tomorrow pre-market. For the rest of the week, we just have a bunch of other Chinese stocks or retail stocks. We do have Baidu, Walmart, JD coming out with their earnings report. Cisco early, sorry, not early, after hours on Wednesday, but it's a boomer stock really, so not really a big opportunity for us to, you know, make too much money in my opinion, but hopefully some opportunities show up. We'll take a look at that. Take-Two Interactive, the company that makes NBA 2K games, or even the PGA 2K23, which recently actually went on sale for $20 on Steam, and I got it because it was on sale. What a great game. I'm addicted to it. Me and my buddies play it all the time. So Take-Two Interactive, looking to see how their earnings report comes out. But also, what's that game called? GTA 6, not too far away from coming out, I believe. Or at least as the leaks have been kind of ruined some of that fun for that stock over there. Looking forward to see how they talk about the next game coming up with the GTA 6 with more maybe 2K stuff and overall their numbers. So looking forward to see how most of these companies report for us in the coming week over here. But more importantly, we have a pretty busy economic calendar this week, starting with tomorrow. Nothing really today, but starting with tomorrow, we got the core PPI. Then Wednesday, we have the CPI, retail numbers. Thursday, we have housing numbers, jobless numbers. So a lot of numbers coming out throughout the week right before the NVIDIA earnings report. So it is possible that the market can catch some sort of a win to the upside or get pulled back to the downside based off of this economic calendars that we have coming out for the rest of this week. So there is a possibility for that, but NVIDIA will be the dictator for exactly which way the market's going to go to the upside or back to the downside in about, I want to say 11 days that they report in. 9 days. In 9 days they report. So that's going to be awesome. Chat saying, what is it saying? Exclamation mark, Discord doesn't work, Prad. What the F? Really? Didn't work. That's pretty weird. Log in with YouTube. Choose that account. Good thing I went to my other screen. That way you guys don't see all my emails and shit. God damn. Wow. Cloudbot. Wait. Mans. Yeah, it should work. Oh. Oops. Cloudbot was turned off. Who turned off Cloudbot? Okay, now try. Now it should work. Thank you, Ani, for testing it. NVIDIA. Why are we talking about? Oh yeah, we're talking about the watch list for tomorrow, starting with how the market might move, and then NVIDIA. But we just showed you the economic calendar and the earnings calendar. Let's bring in the watch list for tomorrow, starting with stocks that report tomorrow pre-market, the hyped up stocks that moved around today. What's wrong with my throat? God damn it. Cheers, Josh. Okay. So starting with some of the stocks that report tomorrow pre-market, we got stocks that are moving all crazy like, such as GME, AMC, Zim, Novavax, Squarespace today popped up a little bit. Did not exactly read the report 100%, skimmed through the report, so we're going to go through that report. Couple other stocks that reported earnings not too long ago that are moving around or might be at decent levels to keep an eye on. And then obviously our Magnificent 7 and our large cap ETFs along with the IWM ETF that we always like to take a look at. And that basically is our watch list for tomorrow. But more importantly, I want to analyze what in the world is going on with GME, right? GME brought in some insane volume to the north side today. Ooh, what's this? A notification. Thank you, Bulldog Trading. Appreciate that. Roaring. There we go. Roaring Kitty. I mean, this is some. Let me put my headphones on here. So the Roaring Kitty, after 3 years, the last tweet he sent was him going to bed. Was him going to bed over here, right? The game was done. He cashed out, took most of his money. It's time for him to call it quits. All of a sudden, randomly yesterday, he tweets this tweet over here where, you know, he's like, okay, the game is back on. He's got a controller in his hand. Previously, it was like relaxed gaming. Now he's back in motion. And then he's got a bunch of other tweets coming out to kind of play with people here. This is a pretty sick tweet.
Fine. I'll do it myself.
This is pretty sick too. How the cat comes up, watch this. The cat. Oh shit.
Oh, yeah! Let's
Wolverine coming back to life, and that's basically him coming back to life. Okay, okay, we're getting an idea over here.
You're still here? It's over.
We're done. When I say we're done.
Wake from your sleep.
Okay.
The drying of your tears today. We escape. We escape.
So he posts a bunch of these tweets out there in a row and just gets the crowd rallying. Just gets everyone rallying. This one's interesting.
Overture.
He gets all the apes going. Gets the people going. And I guess he's supposed to be the mother of dragons here, waking up the baby dragon. Drogon wakes up.
First.
No, son. Never. The blood stays on the blade. One day you'll understand.
These tweets are kind of crazy. The psyops that he's playing with people here is kind of wild.
Well, well, monk. Are you with us or not?
For the last time, Valen, I'm with you if the money is right.
I'll give you 10 per notch.
10 per notch.
They're new notch.
Then I'm your man.
On my
These tweets are all wild.
stand up. When I move, you move.
Just like that.
When I move, you move.
Just like that.
When I
These tweets are all wild. What are the chances that he was hacked? Someone posted that there's a theory that these are just all hacked tweets. That could be something crazy. Some of these ones I haven't even seen yet. Like this one I haven't seen yet.
When I say run, run.
What in the world is going on in this one? Okay, these are now getting wacky. What in the hell is going on over here? This is getting wacky. Okay, DMCA. Here comes DMCA.
You think you're the only superhero in the world? Huh. I'm here to talk to you about the Avenger Initiative.
Bruh.
You think you're the only
What is he trying to do here? Like, what is he trying to insinuate here? Was that the beginning from Kalahono? I don't know. If it is, that's crazy. What in the world? What in the world is going on here? See, now it actually could be him just getting hacked. Like, what?
It's not revenge he's after. It's a reckoning.
You tell him I'm coming! And hell's coming with me, you hear? Hell's coming with me!
Okay, hell's coming with them. I mean, it came with them today for sure. Okay, we better mute it before we go. Oh shit, banger.
Make no mistake.
That's a banger.
So tell me, what's become of my ship?
Oh, he's talking about GME, that's his ship. I'm surprised he didn't use like any AI tools to swap his face out with these faces. That would have been so much better. Like, I would have done that.
You remember the little red button?
Yeah?
Push the little red button. And you may want to put on a seatbelt.
Like, if I was memeing hard this hard, I would have 100% gone the extra mile, used AI to swap my face out with some of these faces.
Oh, I'm just
Peaky
trying to sell it to them,
blinders.
Tom.
Bloody hell, mate.
But the main thing is, you bunch of fuckers, despite the provocation from the cavalry, no fighting. No fighting. No fucking fighting.
Of course we did, Anya.
No fighting.
Of course. Dumb money on Netflix.
No fucking fighting! Good. Get the fucking...
I had more complicated strategies in mind.
Instantly they start fighting and start throwing heads.
The gypsy had taken the demise of his mother rather lightly. For every action, there's a reaction. And a piker reaction is quite a fucking thing.
Here we go.
Now, what are the chances that he's using all of this because he has a shit ton of more shares to get out from, and he's using this as exit liquidity, right? He's creating more buying, he's bringing in buyers, and that's how you dump onto, right? Without them, are you really taking the stock even lower and lower? But now with them, you get to take out at 38. Maybe even at 50. Who knows really where the stock is going to next, right? 74% up today, hitting a high of $38. Insane moves on GME. I mean, monstrous. And Roaring Kitty, shout out to him. But yeah, a lot of people either got blown up today. Sadly, one of our idols that we look up to, the short bear, looks like he got blown up quite a bit today. But, you know, when you have opportunities like this, you gotta go for it, right? You gotta gun it, you gotta ship it. He shipped it, he paid the price. A lot of other people probably shipped it the other direction and made a lot of money, and shout out to them too. Overall, that's the name of the game. When there's winners, there's losers, and when there's losers, there's also winners, right? What a move overall on GME, and we want to see how can we capitalize on this move tomorrow. Another stock that came into play today in the same short squeeze realm basket, AMC, even Zim, which is a highly shorted stock that Momo mentioned to us not too long ago, caught some win with it, 7% move to the upside. Novavax going along with it, with 47% on Novavax, surprisingly enough hitting exactly one of the lines that we drew in probably on the previous streams, around $14. So Novavax went into that area, rejected that and pulled back. Opportunities are all across the board. So if you're upset that, you know, QQQ was only up 0.23% on the day and the SPY even barely even up on the day, absolutely flat, trades are there. You just gotta, you know, grab them by the neck. Sometimes you might miss them because you're not using the right tools to see what stocks are moving. You know, you might not have a scanning tool, something like Trade Ideas that I use. You can use Trade Ideas description in the link below. Link in the description below and use code PRAD15 to get 15% off for Trade Ideas. But you know, you gotta see what stocks are actually moving. Is it GME? Maybe it is, maybe it's not. Maybe gold is moving, maybe uranium's moving. And without tools like Trade Ideas, you will just simply keep missing out on opportunities like that. I got my Trade Ideas button right down over here at the lower bottom of the screen if you can see it, and that's how you spot trades, baby. The beautiful opportunities that move around every single day. Momo, shout out to Momo, everybody. Let's get some claps in the chat. Momo saying, since starting day trading about 2 years ago with my day trades, dividend deducting fees, everything, my account turned green for the first time since I started day trading, like the full value of it. Momo, congratulations. That's huge. That's actually a big accomplishment that not a lot of people can say. So shout out to you. Pat yourself on the back there. Maybe time for you to get yourself a little bit of a gift at anything you want. Obviously, you just probably got the green or flat, maybe not yet, but you know, that's a big accomplishment. So now you're getting to flat is great. Now it's time to start banking more too. But treat yourself, man. Congratulations, or should I say, woman? Sorry. Treat yourself. Congratulations. Enjoy that big accomplishment that only 10% of the traders honestly can get to. 90% fail, right? 90% fail within 90 days. Give up at least, what is the saying? 90% of the people lose 90% of their money in 90 days. So you were in here for 2 years, got back to flat and getting ready to make profits. That's a big win. TH, relatively speaking, it's not that hard to start a short squeeze in any stock these days, but GME shorts were especially dumb. Caught napping. I mean, they kind of made their money already, wouldn't you say so? Like, if we turn on to go here and turn on the volume range for the last year, That's probably down over here. So these guys were for sure caught off guard. If you were shorting 15, looking for the stock to go to $8, $0, then you 100% caught off guard. But let's see this area of shorts. Okay. Let's not see that far then. Let's see 2021. Still calculating everything there. Surprisingly enough. I guess this volume that took place into this squeeze and then coming back to reality is where a lot of volume took place. But my point that I'm trying to get to here maybe can be displayed in this way. Damn it. Volume profile. Fixed range. Close this. Get out of my face. I want it from kind of from here to here. Yeah, I guess most of the volume did take place in that area. But if we did, again, volume profile. Maybe we should just kind of turn all of these on as our favorites so we don't have to keep looking for them every single time. And now if I want to just see for this range over here, that's still down over here apparently. Are you telling me no volume really transacted here? I guess you can see how the volume just dies down after it squeezes, comes back and creates this little range over here. The volume just dies down. So I guess most of the volume's down over here. My point is though, whoever short in these areas probably already took their money, right? If you're short 60, 70, 50 and you didn't cover into 15, 10, that'd be a little crazy to me. That'd be a little crazy. But as you saw the volume profile for the last year, however, the volume profile for the last year was at $15, and that shows you quite a bit amount were actually short into this area. So whoever was short into this area, their stops got blown out on the break of 18. Whoever was short into this area, their stops got blown out at 28 or so. And the fact that we never really pulled back to the downside just brought in more margin calls most likely and more squeezing momentum on GME. Monster move to the upside nevertheless. And we're just looking to see if Roaring Kitty creates a whole nother event that created last time when he came out to play. So that's something that you don't want to miss, right? He created a monster event on GME that was, I guess, made movies about. They turned off the buy button on multiple brokerages. A couple of the big hedge funds went bankrupt. So things went absolute batshit crazy on this position last time. So I want to see if things would go crazy again. Obviously back then it was about 110% short flow. I think now it's actually only about 30% short flow, which is still, don't get me wrong, little crazy. 24%, a little crazy amount of short flow for a company that's profitable and has, I think, what, $500 million or $1 billion in cash. So it's a little crazy, right? It's not like they're going bankrupt anytime soon. They got money and they're profitable. So I don't know what the short floats are expecting out of this company, or what the shorters are expecting out of this company. Ryan Cohen seems to be having to turn the ship around quite a bit also. But overall, this whole game is not really about valuation now, is it? This game is not really about valuation. I guess it is about valuation when it's coming in the side of Roaring Kitty, because his original pitch, his original thing that started the whole GME saga was based on the valuation and how he thinks the company's easily valued more and the short float and so on. And now he thinks it's possibly back again. But there is this theory, apparently, that these tweets could be just his account getting hacked. These tweets could just be his accounts getting hacked because he was active actually on YouTube instead of Twitter. his main venue of posting content and talking about GME was on YouTube, not on Twitter. And all of a sudden, after 3 years of AFK-ness, of being missing in action, you show up on Twitter, which was never your venue of choice. So it's a little bit of a difference over there. But if it's not anything such as him being hacked, then I guess it's still gonna be, it's gonna start some more activity on the stock, obviously. So GME, you gotta watch it for the next few days. This stock is gonna give you opportunities, obviously. So watching today's low, today's high, I don't think we come into play with that one, but if we do, I don't know what to say, right? More opportunities there, either a reject off of that 38 area or a breakthrough past 38 for even more run, for even more stop runs, right? So not really sure what to expect over here on GME. Looking to see how today's ranges come out to play on most of these positions: AMC, GME, Novavax, even Zim. Sadly, no stocks that actually report after hours mattered to me today, so nothing to really take a look at on Benzinga. But however, do check out Benzinga, link below in the description. We will be using Benzinga tomorrow to take a look at some of the reports that are coming out, possibly such as Baba, however, reports in the pre-market. GME could trigger a broad market rally on tomorrow's open. We also have a good amount of economic data coming out throughout the week, so if that helps out the market, that could take GME along with it too. So I mean, anything's really possible. I have no biases going into tomorrow. I have no expectations going into tomorrow, because I've seen how things get crazy when you think that GME's run's done, that this is it. People get short into it and they get blown out, right? So I don't want to be in that position. I don't want to have a bias. I just want to follow the flow, and that's where you know, reading skills such as reading the tape, or looking at the level 2 to see where size shows up, or building tools that I've built for myself that helps me. Why did I open up Chatterino? I don't need Chatterino. Close Chatterino. Building tools that I've built for myself previously, such as I'm trying to find the picture, such as this over here, which shows you exactly what the difference between the buyers and the sellers is, and so on. It's kind of like a visualizer for you to see where the volume is being taken place on, into the bids, into the ask, how many buyers are there on the level 2, how many sellers are there into the level 2, and so on. While I'm here, however, on Discord, let me just quickly show you what in the hell is going on in my Discord. Let me quickly show you Dieter's pictures. Dieter? Jesus Christ, you guys talk so much in here. It's mostly Doomlord, huh? It's mostly Doomlord and the other guy. What's his name? Razbot. Alex. Here are the beautiful pictures taken from our resident viewer, Dieter, our legend. I mean, what an amazing picture of the Aurora Borealis. I almost said cannabis. Aurora Borealis, the Northern Lights in Canada. Once in a lifetime opportunity. Sadly, did not get a chance to see that. I think a lot of people were saying that this was easier to see through some filters on your iPhone, or like even on an Android phone or whatever. If you took a picture of it or just looked through the phone, it was easier to see that. But through naked eye, because of the light pollution, it was harder. But if you went to maybe, I don't know, like some deserted area where not a light was polluting the sky, it was way easier to see that. So it looks like Dieter made the right call. Not sure where he went, but looks like there's a good amount of water between here. There's the forest over here, so probably some sort of a forest. And he was able to see the beautiful night sky, purple, green, blue hues all across. Here's Dieter throwing up the peace sign. Looks like his jacket is glowing, reflecting off of that sky. I mean, that picture is beautiful. Look at that purple, green, reflecting off the water here. Marvelous picture. This is probably something that you should be using, Dieter, in your profile picture, in your display picture. This is an amazing picture of yours. Shout out to our resident but a Canadian cameraman who also took amazing pictures, for those of you remember, of the recent solar eclipse. Shout out to Dieter for that again. Back of my apartment. Oh, never mind. He never went anywhere fancy. It was just back of his apartment. Rich man lives in a amazing ravine apartment, apparently. That's beautiful. AMC looked very squeezy in the after hours. I do remember reading about that in my chat. AMC did squeeze a little bit more. I guess you could call that squeezy. I mean, what we closed at 519 and we moved up to 641. That's almost 10% of a move, right? 25% move. So you could call that squeeze. I'm not gonna fight that argument at all. But this is a crazy move. 78% compared to 20%, 24%. You can just call it an extension into the after hours, in my opinion, right? But beautiful move nevertheless, and this is why I'm always gonna keep my eyes on these positions when things get active. Doesn't change my opinion on these positions, right? My opinion is still FAMC, garbage company, deserves to go bankrupt. But if it starts squeezing, who am I to argue about that opportunity there and just get long? Especially if AMC shows buying into what seems to be a previous resistance around $5. So look to see any opportunity show up on these stocks. Zim, shout out to Momo who put us on to Zim not too long ago. This stock keeps on squeezing to the upside. Also has a pretty decent short float. Looks like it wants to pretty much head back into almost $25, $24. So yeah, as CDP just said, don't fight the trend, brother. The trend is your friend, ladies and gentlemen, and just join that. You don't need to argue with that trend overall. Let's quickly glance over some of the stocks that have had earnings reports recently and look like they have created some sort of a level or area for us to keep an eye out for. Airbnb on any sort of pullback above 150, you're looking to see how it reacts into 153. So we're watching how 150 reacts on the upside for Airbnb. Just gonna quickly put in 150 and then above 150, 153, and then Airbnb also to the downside looks to show you support at the moment around 144. Robinhood was supposed to be on my watch list, but I kind of I'm gonna choose to ignore it. I was gonna put it into my watch list if it continued to show us weakness under $16, but at the moment Robinhood doesn't want to continue show us that. Maybe pull back into 1550 to $16 could show you some support to play with, so you could use that to play with. Shopify, however, is a little bit more interesting because it's actually getting under the earnings day low and seems to be weaker, right? We had a big down day on Friday, and today we pretty much closed into the low end range of Friday. So it looks like the stock could either break down lower than that or continue to create some sort of a support into this 58 area and then manage to bounce back up. So Shopify, a little bit of a higher importance of a stock for the next few days. Affirm it gets important if it can get to that 29, 50, 30 area for us. Until then, Affirm will just in the shadow realm. We're just watching it. Same thing with Unity. Unity seems to be now moving back up before going back into the all-time low. So that's good for that stock. However, not the trade that opportunity that we want. Roblox, waiting for Roblox to pull back into this 29.52. So a lot of these earnings stocks that recently came out with some good trading opportunities are now just dulling down as the eyes and the retail mindset is currently floating into some of the bigger names over here. 187 million shares traded on GME, 500 million shares traded on AMC. So obviously a lot of the names are taking most of the volume, most of the retail traders away from some of the other earnings names that recently moved around, but still opportunities can't set up. Starbucks pulling right back into this earnings day high over here of $77. So if we can get above 77, that's a beautiful move above. And if we reject 77, we're going to drop right back down. So Starbucks gets a little interesting. People have said that there's a possible bottom that Starbucks got put into around $72. And if that's the case, it should get above 77 and hold 77 on the bid. So Starbucks get interesting tomorrow too. So we have a pretty decent watch list for tomorrow. But for the most part, the stocks that report earnings tomorrow pre-market, such as Home Depot, Alibaba, which has been catching some traction recently. The Chinese sector overall has been catching some traction recently. So with Baba reporting earnings, looking to see if Baba can now go back to that 100 area, or does it, have some struggle into the 100 again, as we have seen continue to show some weakness around that $100. So watching BABA tomorrow, without a doubt. Anytime BABA moves, usually the overall large cap Chinese ETF sector moves along with it, which is FXI. That means stocks like JD, Pinduoduo, Baidu, BABA, Pinduoduo, sorry, not Pinduoduo, Baidu and JD actually report later on in the week. So there is chances that they help BABA move also later on in the week when they report. So gotta keep an eye out in the large cap ETF sector for the Chinese stocks, and that is FXI. Always love to use this as a barometer when I'm using, when I'm trading BABA or Baidu or JD and so on. A stock that I mentioned earlier on in the stream, but don't really know what's going on with this. So let's go take a look at what's going on with Squarespace over here. Blackstone, Blue Owl, and Ares Management provide 2.7 billion Squarespace financing. So looks like some financing coming in for Squarespace, kind of saving them some from destruction possibly. So a good amount of money being floated to them, and that's why the stock is popping up. Not a stock that actually has a high short float, but good catalyst. Didn't really do anything out of that catalyst. A good catalyst. Are they buying them out? Is that what's going on? Let's bring in Benzinga for this. Benzinga. Close that. Close that. Not Squarespace. Thank you. Buyout alert. There we go. It's $44 fair. Shareholders seeking more money should contact Julie and Holman regarding. Okay, anyways. So looks like the company is getting a buyout offer around $44. With the way it moved over here in the after hours, or not after hours, throughout the day in a very, very, very tight range, it almost screamed buyout offer to me. So it looks pretty obvious now. Looks like Squarespace is getting bought out for around $44 or so, and that's where the financing option over here, the report looks a little misleading to me, but they're getting bought out for about $2.7 billion overall, coming into around $44 per share. So looking to see if the stock can bring in more volume tomorrow, some opportunities for a trader like me, because I like trading buyouts. So obviously this is for something for myself. I'm just gonna not waste too much time for you guys. It's not the overall idea is if it's going into 44 short, it's under 44 go long, but that's way too basic of a plan for you guys. There's a little bit more nuance to this trade. It's a lot more complicated than this, just that. But the idea is if the deal is going to close, it should go to 44, and if the deal doesn't close, it should not go to 44, and it should keep getting sold off from that. That's the idea over there on the stock that's getting bought out. Let's come back to some of the stocks that are moving around with earnings report. ANET gave you a monster breakout past all-time high, and now pulling back into that previous all-time high of 306, 307, and looking to be finding some support. So ANET possibly for some opportunities, but this is not a momentum trade. This is a swing trade, right? So keep that in mind. This is not a momentum trade. Datadog going into 118. It has broken above 118. You're basically looking at that 120 area, right? Datadog, if it continues to find rejection into 120, you're looking to see if the stock can sell back and push back to the downside on what seemed to be in a good earnings report, but it's sold off. So if it can continue having that negative trend to it, then it should not find buying above 120. But if it does find buying above 120, then there is no more short on Datadog. Just kind of stay away from the short side. There is a possible long over there, and you could join that if we stay above 120. So look out for that one over there for yourself. 2.7 billion credit line, says Angry Buddha. Thank you, brother. Apes together strong. What's up, Peter? Yappy yappy yapper. Dieter, you sound like an alcoholic as much as I am. What the hell? She's just projecting now, Dieter. You see this? Your girlfriend's projecting on you. You're gonna let her do this? Come on, bro. Tell her where she belongs, in the kitchen. Get back in the kitchen, woman. Make me a sandwich. And grab me a drink while you're at it. Datadog. So watching Datadog. Roblox, we kind of talked about it. Not really happening over here. Unity, we kind of just talked about it. Amazon, the market needs to do something exciting for me to get way too excited for any of the large cap stocks over here. Apple seems to want to kind of break out over here. Okay, Apple. What's Meta looking like? Okay, Meta might give you finally a pullback into 450 and go test that area. Finally, we can see how that one plays out. Meta is cooling off. It's just to the upside. Nvidia, I said 9 more days, right? We can wait 9 more days for Nvidia, obviously. Bitcoin kind of hovering above 60K, giving you a nice move back on Coinbase, where Coinbase found support previously. So we're watching how Coinbase reacts over here. This is also around the same low where Coinbase reported earnings off of and blasted off to. So I'm expecting that area to hold up on Coinbase near 198. And if that area doesn't hold, that should give you a decent enough short area on Coinbase too. But Bitcoin doesn't seem to want to go back to the downside just yet. So I don't think why Coinbase goes along with it, right? So Coinbase expecting it to find some support into that 200 area and move back up tomorrow without problems. Mara reported earnings recently, pulling back down. We have a little bit of a higher low, higher high trend coming into play. Even if you ignore that, we have beautiful flat line supports, horizontal supports coming in on Mara. So that's also something to keep an eye out. But if you don't want to trade Coinbase or Mara, but you still want to trade cryptocurrencies, you can trade stocks like IBIT, GBTC, or even BITO. Those are opportunities all there for you guys all day. Almost cursed, but I won't. Google made a pretty good move today to the upside. Monster move to the upside on Google. But as I said, if I want to get excited for the large cap stocks at the moment, I think it's going to take an actual move in the ETFs for me to get excited. However, you are getting moves, looks like, on Apple and on Google. So you could watch that, but all eyes on, of course, me, but all eyes on AMC and GME tomorrow, because Apes are back in town. Apes are back in town. Apes are back in town. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the watch list for tomorrow. As we talked about the economic calendar for throughout the week, let's just quickly dive in solely for tomorrow as to what times of the day are important. We got the OPEC monthly report coming out at 7 o'clock. That's your oil stocks overall. Watch out to see how that one sways the market for the crude oil futures, Oxy, CVX, and so on. You also have the PPI, core PPI numbers coming out at 8:30. That's for the overall market. Fed Powell coming on the microphone at 10 a.m. tomorrow. Obviously, that's going to possibly move the market. What's he talking about, or should I say blabbing about, is to speak as a head of Fed, which controls the interest rates and so on. He has more influence over the US dollar value than any other person. Traders closely watching. Okay, but what is he talking about? Anyways, they didn't tell us what he's talking about, but tomorrow, as you guys can see, a pretty important day overall. With the crude oil market starting off the day, then the overall interest rate decisions coming out at PPI. I shouldn't say interest rate decisions, but economic data that could affect interest rates coming out at 8:30 and 10 o'clock. You got Fed Chair Powell coming up on the microphone. Obviously, when he talks, the market moves, so be very careful. Do we have any new IPOs getting excited coming up very soon? GGL, Games Global Limited. What is that? IPOing tomorrow. Oh, wow. We like that. GGL. Let's put that in the watch list real quick. I'm going to put it right under Novavax. Below. Insert below. GGL. And find out what this company does, shall we? Hello? Hello? Find out what this company does, shall we? How come my table was vibrating when I was saying that earlier, but when I say this now, it's not vibrating? Was I getting... I was getting message alerts. Anyways, let's go find out about GGL. Opening to be between $16 to $19, 250 million. Okay, this looks pretty boring. 14 million shares offered, or should I say 14.5 million shares offered. What do you do? Is a leading developer, distributor, and a marketer of innovative online casino-style gaming content and integrating business-to-business solutions to iGaming operators. I think iGaming, isn't that? Yeah, isn't that? Yeah. Hold up. Over 40 in-house and partner studios with whom we have exclusive rights have developed more than 1,300 proprietary games over the past 20 years, including predating the formation of our company, all of which are now part of our portfolio of games. We are a key content provider to iGaming operators, supporting the rapid growing consumption of iGaming content through a diverse portfolio of what we believe to be a market-leading offering. While slot games include progressive variants of slot games, have historically represented and continue to represent the vast majority of our revenue, our product portfolio also includes table games, including progressive variants of table games, video poker, video bingo, game shows, crash games, and live casino games. I'm excited. Who do you guys work with? Is any of these that I've seen before? I've seen all of these. That's crazy. These guys probably make so much money. Hold up. We gotta obviously do the address search as we always do. BBL Drizzy. BBL Drizzy. I don't want to listen to BBL Drizzy. Hopefully I don't get demonetized for that. But if we do, we do. BBL Drizzy. This is their office over here. They're in Scotland. Wait, was it Scotland? Isle of Man. What? Isn't that dangerous race bike road, Isle of Man, where people die on? BBL Drizzy. BBL Drizzy. Yo, this company's pretty. I don't know. I'm excited about this one actually. I'm pretty excited about this one. They make a lot of games that I've seen on gambling before. Let's see if they actually make money. 112 million shares outstanding. They're giving you 14 million shares, coming into a representation of 1.91 billion. Don't have a PE ratio. 16 positive. Okay, EV is good. Return on investments positive. Margins are positive. In the last 12 months, operating cash flow was 153 million. Capital expenditures coming into 34 million, and they're positive. The company has 59 million in cash and 6 million in debt. Bro, they're not even in debt. They're not even in debt. In the last 12 months, the company had a revenue of $400 million and earned 112 million in profits, earning $1 per share EPS. I mean, they're profitable. They're profitable. They make money. They're not really in debt. Everything looks great. BBL Drizzy. BBL Drizzy. I'm excited. GGL is something to keep an eye out for tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Do not ignore the stock. I think there could be an opportunity over here. They provide these products to, I believe, all major gambling apps. Like in Canada, we have a limited few because the gambling commission controls exactly who can have a license and so on. But I think in America it's like that too, right? So but if there is a gambling app that you have in your state, I promise you these apps, these products will be on that app. So it's 100% for sure. Oh, we got Amir in the house. Yo, Amir, I've been loving your posts, my friend, or your Instagram shorts. I've been loving it. I envy your life so much. You get to hang out with beautiful Porsches, bro. I love it. Shout out to you. Keep posting that amazing content. Can't wait to see you in real life one time. What you got for me? You're talking about what you think about LAZR laser. I haven't heard that stock in a while, but I think it's not the wrong time over here to take a look at Luminar, mainly because of all the short squeeze craziness that's going on with these stocks at the moment. Is this one have a high short float still? Yeah, pretty decent short float still. 30% short float, 300 million shares outstanding. Shares overall float to the market is 300 million basically. So it is possibly squeezable. Now I don't really know the fundamentals or the numbers or anything, nor am I taking those into consideration. We're taking a look at this as possibly a short squeeze stock. I think until the short squeeze gets initiated, we can't really start. But one way to get into that position for that possible short squeeze is if we get above this area for me and actually start holding above this area, then I think we have an option to really start getting above this and start creating a little bit of a squeeze capability on this position, make it join that AMC GME gang and so on. But I honestly, I think people have gotten burnt and they've learned their lessons, right? People have gotten burnt and learned their lessons. They've seen that when AMC and GME are the loved ones, they try to create other stocks to initiate that short squeeze game. They were successful for some degree, like what is it, CCAI or some other stocks like there, CXAI and some other stocks actually started catching some momentum and moving around. But there's always just that one favorite and the other ones, which is the second favorite and the third favorite. Until they start moving, we don't really know. So that's why I'm kind of just focusing on GME and AMC as a day trader. I understand that you're probably looking at it as a swing trader, so you want to catch that move before it even happens. I understand that, and if that's the case, then you have a pretty defined risk to reward opportunity over here, right? You can give it to that all-time low. You can even give it to that recent last week's low or something, at which point if it gets under that area, you take your loss and you move on. But if it doesn't get under that area, and if GME and AMC continue squeezing and other stocks along with that short squeeze basket continue squeezing, maybe LAZR has some opportunity with it. There is a play there that you could kind of use it, but based on their recent earnings numbers, why am I zooming in? Based on their recent earnings numbers, I don't really think I want to kind of lean on that side, right? GME actually had, I believe, okay numbers, right? Okay numbers. They sold off, and then Roaring Kitty just woke it up right back up. Roaring Kitty woke it right back up. AMC had shit numbers, and they sold off, but this whole craziness, they're waking back up again. You know me, bro, I'm a swinger. Yeah, exactly. So that's kind of, I'm understanding where you're coming from. If you are looking for that squeeze play here, then I would say use your stop and make sure you stick to your stop, right? Don't hold it under all-time low for a hope or dream that they do some sort of a stock offering or something that makes it pop back up for you. I don't even know how a stock offering would help you out, but you get the idea, right? You get the idea. Use your stop, stick to it. If GME and AMC start dying down, then I would kind of look to trim my position over here too. However, keep in mind, everything I say is not financial advice. So, bang. Not financial advice. I am not responsible for your losses. This company is going public tomorrow. Lol. IPO tomorrow. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, that's basically all she wrote for today's stream. We got a nice IPO coming up tomorrow, GGL. We got AMC, GME across the board. We got a couple stocks in that basket along with it. Novavax, ZIM or ZIM, however you want to say it. Stock that recently reported earnings. Hood, Airbnb, Roblox, Shopify, Unity. Even the large cap stocks, which I think kind of need to be shelved until NVIDIA reports. But if they move along, and we'll take a look at that. Coinbase at a nice level for tomorrow. I'm interested to see how that one holds. So opportunities across the board, baby. 23 relative volume on the hourly for what? Look at that volume spike on LAZR over here 2-3 days ago. I mean, I see it, but what if those are just short, longs getting trapped? Just got sold right back down. Like I said, I would like to see it get above that area. Above that area and start actually squeezing a little bit for me to get interested. I generally would like to see it get above this little peak again and actually build above here. That would get me more confident for the long side. But if that doesn't happen, then if I'm already in the position, I'm sticking to my stop and I'm getting out. One thing to notice on the daily chart, the 9 EMA is crossing the 21 EMA, signaling a little bit of a trend change. However, I believe this is the 50 and the 100. Yep, the 50 and the 100 are still not crossed yet. So the longer trend EMAs are still indicating that the stock is still in a downtrend. But the smaller trend EMAs are indicating a small trend reversal, smaller time period reversal on the stock. So, hey, we could get a nice move, especially with the squeezing happening across the board. Just got in here, dude. Trade GME today had a 4% gain on my 25% account, says Hexa on Twitch. I actually did not go to work today. Probably a big problem. This a mistake. Did not go into work today, so I missed out on all the GME AMC fun. But I will be there tomorrow, and if they move, I will be there. And if they did not move, I'm gonna be very upset. But however, we got stocks like Baba, HD, SE, all major stocks that will be moving tomorrow after earnings report anyway. So we'll be watching that. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is all she wrote for today's stream. Make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that share, all that retweet, or if you are on Twitch and you have an Amazon Prime for free, don't let that go to waste. Use it on somebody. I would appreciate if you used it on me, but if you want to use it on somebody else, I get it, but use it on somebody. If you have a Twitch Prime account or if you have an Amazon Prime, connect it to your Twitch account and use it. Don't let that thing go to waste. I'm streaming on Twitch at twitch.tv/TraderPrad. If you're on YouTube and you have a YouTube Premium, I believe you also get one free membership for the live accounts and so on, or join the membership. So if you have that, use it. Don't let that thing go to waste. I'm here every single day for you guys. Well, mainly Monday to Thursday. Use it. I would appreciate it. But besides that, mainly the like, subscribe, YouTube algorithm, the Twitch algorithm, all that fun stuff. Would appreciate if you guys hit that. But today, we are locked and loaded for tomorrow. And I'm now locked and loaded for the next part of the stream, where I'm very happy to talk about. We worked so hard not too long ago to get to, if you guys remember, to get to 480. From 280, I remember we went to 480. And then we dropped back to 300. Shame, shame, shame. Shame, shame, shame. But now, the king is back. The king is back. Well, not all the way back. I'm back to 400, but I'm back, baby. I'm back. Time for some diner music, puzzles, and we're gonna game. Demon mode. Okay, white to move. Let's solve some puzzle, chat. What? Why not? Isn't that free? Why wouldn't I take a free queen? Hello, game? What in the world? What do I move here? Is that checkmate? Okay. Can't go there. Can't go there. Can't go there. Can't go there. Ah. Me dum dum. Me dum dum. Okay, okay, we good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Black to move. I mean, I knew that was the move, but I kind of didn't play it. Do I just bring this up here? I don't think so. Oh, gotcha. G3. But then he can just move back here, can't he? He can do this, he can do that. And then I just go over one, and then it's checkmate. Gotcha. Gotcha. Black to move. The fuck? Got it. Okay, now I'm just trying shit to try shit. Let's think about this. I thought about it. That was stupid. I was just trying shit to try shit. I thought about it and made it happen. Wow. Check. Mate. Okay, let's get the game going. Let's get the game going. So we can look stupid actually on a game and not against the computer. 402 chat. 402. We're back. Watch me. Watch me get to an amazing win over here against a 383. We're gonna bully him, okay? The GOAT. Brad, how many computers do you monitor at work? That's a weird question. I have 3 computers, overall 8 screens. How'd you know? It's a weird question to ask. How'd you know? He has 1 million. I have 1 tab open. Chill. Hater. Yeah, Ani's a certified hater, guys. I swear she wasn't in our stream for like a good 3 days, and it was so nice, peaceful, calm, and then, god damn it, she came back, dude. Thought she got kidnapped. I was actually happy, but now she's still here, alive and well. Fuck. Yeah, right. You missed me so much. You literally DM me asking why I did not ask. I did not ask at all. Just so you know. But someone was feeling guilty, and I let them know why it's possible that they were feeling guilty. Sucker. Yeah, hold up. I need to think, man. You're giving me brain freeze right now. Gotta think. Look what you just made me waste a move. Thanks. Thanks. Look what you did. Just made me waste a move here. Now I have to waste another move. Thanks. God damn it, Ani. I'm gonna blame Ani if I lose this, guys. It's okay. Now my king's naked. He's chilling, bro. He's gonna fucking go over here. He's booling. Chill out. TH, you're stressing me out, man. He's gonna go here. Or I can make him go there too. I'm chilling. TH. Fuck you, Ani. Yeah, everybody, you lost in 3 steps to me, okay? You want to go off again, Ani? Let's fight. Let's play. I'll whoop your ass in my sleep. What an absolute idiot. Like, well, why would you want to go and purposely trade that? What an absolute blithering idiot. Okay, well, we lost this game. Minus 400. We go right below 400 right now. Shout out to Ani cursing me. She literally put a curse on me. She put a hexa spell on me with her little voodoo dolls in her little basement that she's dwelling in. This is winnable. This is winnable. Mama didn't raise no quitter. We ain't quitting. Right, young blood? I don't know how we're winning this, but we are. Honestly, I don't think we're winning this. This is winnable. This is winnable. He's only up 3 material points right now. And that comes from that one horse. That's it. This is still winnable. If I take one more material point from him, like a horse or a bishop, it becomes a lot more even. Not really. He's only up on a knight. He's only up on a knight. Not that big of a major piece. I have a rook, he has a rook. I have a queen, he has a queen. I have a pawn, he has a pawn. Only thing he's up is a 3-point score, which is a knight. And now it's even board. He can take that, double up his whatever, who gives a shit. Even board. I need to get to this guy somehow, but I don't know how to do that. Now I'm up material, bitch. And this is why you never give up. And this is why you never give up. Come on. You ain't got much time to think, cuzzo. Yeah, I saw that one coming, you dumbass. I should've just let you do that. No, instead I'll just do this. Fuck you, and you'll just do that. I don't care. I'm the fucking best, bitch. Go for the eat or go for the check. I have to go for the eat because the check will kill me. Boom! What did I say? Boom! One game, one win, victorious. Absolutely victorious from going to losing the game to turning it around, because I am the champion. Because I am the champion. I'm him. Boom. Boom. Dab on them haters. I know Ani thought I was going to lose this game. I know TH thought I was going to lose this game. I know Angry Buddha was watching between his fingers. Maybe he wasn't disbelieving in me, because I know my CEO wouldn't do that to me. But my CAO disbelieving in me. Her boyfriend Dider disbelieving in me. Maybe not, because Dider was actually helping me win over there. So Dider's always the homie. But let's go. The haters always getting disproved over here on the TraderPrad streams. Alright, chat. Hopefully we had some fun tonight. I did. I always do. Hopefully you guys did. But that's honestly all she wrote for the stream tonight. But tomorrow we'll be back. We're gonna have a lot more fun. Look to see how I traded GME and AMC and all those other fun positions. So come back tomorrow. You know what time? 8 o'clock. same time, same place. And if you didn't hear me the last time I said it, hit that like, hit that subscribe, let your friends know that your boy's streaming over here, YouTube, Twitch, and on X. So come watch me. I will be here tomorrow, 8 o'clock. I wish you guys a wonderful night and an even better trading session. And if you're not a trader like Ani and you're just a troll like Ani, I wish you an even better trolling session tomorrow at 8 o'clock. I'll see you guys. Bye. Ciao, ciao, ciao. 8 o'clock tomorrow. As you guys know, we do the stream Monday to Thursday, 8 p.m. Shout out to my affiliate sponsors, Benzinga, Trade Ideas, the #1 scanner to go to, Trader Sync, promo code down below, promo code PRAD15 to get 15% off. I will catch you guys tomorrow, 8 o'clock, same time, same place. Until then, TraderPrad out. Adios.